Hey everyone, what's going on? Long time no see, Maji here of course, with a bit of a random video that's going to cover a lot of stuff, so I should probably get into it pretty quickly. First I wanted to cover some of the recent RuneScape updates, as my channel is mostly a RuneScape video channel. As you can see on the screen, I am taking part in one of the demon flash mobs which were released a couple of weeks ago I believe. But these little flash mobs will appear. There'll be a news message down in the chat box that'll let you know when one is spawning. This particular one is here in Sears Village, which is not one of the locations that I like the best in the world, but anyway. What'll happen is you'll see this little spot on the ground, and eventually it will spawn into this little demon flash mob thing, which there's one big demon in the middle. He's the kind of boss or whatever. Then there's some black demons around him. There's graders or something. And then there's like imps or whatever, so you have to start with the imps first, and then the next level becomes attackable, and you keep progressing until eventually the only thing left is the boss, and then he becomes attackable, and then you can go after him. So yeah, all in all, it's kind of an interesting update. There's a chance to win some of this demon armor kind of thing if you are lucky enough. So far I have yet to get a single piece of it. Of course I haven't really taken part in too many. In fact, the one on the screen is the last one that I took part in, and this was probably a week ago or so now. And other updates, they released Sinkholes, which is a dungeoneering distraction and diversion. I don't really have much information else besides that because I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. But if you want to, RuneZone has a video that kind of summarizes it up in under 2 minutes, surprisingly. That plus other RuneScape updates. The next is a Slayer Tower revamp, which they released this week, where they also added Slayer contracts as well. The graphics in the teaser images look pretty amazing. I've yet to be able to go try it out myself because I'm pretty much a slacker. And yeah, so maybe I'll produce another video covering more information about Sinkholes and the Slayer Tower revamp later once I've actually had a chance to try them out. But if you haven't yet, feel free to go check out the Slayer Tower. It's pretty obvious where it is. If you don't know, it's just to the west of Canifis in east of Varak, right there next to the river. So yeah, it's a pretty good place. I used to live there, so it's kind of sad that I haven't had a chance to visit it yet. Next thing I want to mention is they were going to add free bank spaces for purchase in the loyalty shop, but instead of actually doing that, they decided to release them for free as a free bank booster through the Solomon's General Store. So if you are a member of RuneScape, you can go to Solomon's General Store and pick the bank booster that has a cost of 0. That'll get you your 50 free bank spaces. These are for free-to-play bank space, so you can cover free items and members' items within them, so it's not really all that much. The only other thing I wanted to mention about Solomon's Store is that there's the February free items are in there. There's a couple of hairstyles. I'll show them on the screen now. I can't remember the names of them at the time of recording the audio for this, but anyway. So yeah, if you want to, feel free to go check those out. It'll have a price of 0. The next thing is probably a major thing, is a vote for the return of 2007 RuneScape servers. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this vote. It will be taking place starting this Friday, the 15th of February. So you're more than welcome to go check out and vote if you wish to see the return of the 2007 RS servers. Feel free to leave your comments below, but personally I don't really care either way if they return or not. They won't, because it really doesn't affect me. Sure, it would be nice to go back and play the game like it used to be back then every now and then, but I can't see myself enjoying playing a game that really isn't going to affect the live game at all, considering I quite enjoy where RuneScape is going now and look forward to the progress it's going to make in the future. And the only other thing that I wanted to mention is the Valentines is now available on the Squeal of Fortune. There's Valentine's hearts that appear all over Gelinor and are also available on the Squeal of Fortune. I don't really have too much information about this. They just released this news post a couple hours ago from the release of this audio, from the time I'm recording this audio. But I will of course have more detail about this as it relates to the Squeal of Fortune itself in my Daily Squeal Deals video, which should hopefully be out within the next couple of days. Like I say, it's a 2 weeks, so the 2 weeks actually ends this Friday, the same day that the vote happens for the return of the 2007 servers rather, and hopefully by Saturday or Sunday I'll be able to release the Squeal Deals video with the information about Valentine's hearts. Speaking of Valentines, as you know, the day that this video is released, it is currently still Valentine's Day for me. I'm recording this slightly before, but I'll be releasing this video on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how you all celebrate, but more than likely I'll be spending my time either at work, or sleeping, or on RuneZone, or in-game, or whatever, because I don't really think Valentine's is that special of a day. It's sort of like Christmas and Halloween and everything is becoming, it's a little bit too commercialized now, and it doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of distracted away from the real meaning of what it's supposed to be, in my opinion. And personally, I hate the day. I wish it could go die and burn, so that's just me. I felt like this pretty much every Valentine's Day for every year that I can remember. So anyway, if you want to, you can leave in the comments below your thoughts and views on Valentine's, and maybe what you're planning on doing for Valentine's Day as well, if you feel. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about that, other than I will at least be nice and wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day anyway. Anyways, the next thing I want to cover is what I've been doing since I haven't been making videos recently, and some of my new video goals, and you know, just everything about that. First of all, I'd like to mention that at the beginning of January, I started work again, which means I work at night shift 5 days a week, usually Wednesday night, all the way back through Sunday. So Wednesday through Sunday, night shift 11 to 7, so I get off work at 7 a.m. on Monday morning, my time. And I go in, actually, after recording this video, I need to head off to work tonight. But anyway, so yeah, it kind of interferes with me, because most of the time when I'm awake, I'm posting on my clan site, or on RuneZone, or a combination of the two. I try to log in the game for an hour at least a day, usually, hopefully 2 to 3, but most of the time that doesn't get a chance to happen. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, I'm hopefully looking forward to start making a few more videos than just my daily Squeal Deals, because I'm sure more people want that. I'm looking at revamping and restarting the Journey to Completionist series, so the next episode of that will more than likely just have pretty much where I'm at now and what I have left to get to the Completionist Cape, because there's still a little bit left for me. But anyways, I mentioned before that I have a Twitch TV channel as well, and I hope to maybe be able to start doing more Twitch TV live streaming. I've got to check out a few more things first and see if I can get some extra hardware for my computer to be able to run that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stream Twitch TV live stream more often, and I have the ability to do YouTube live streaming. I mentioned this in another video elsewhere, but I haven't yet had a chance to actually do that, because I don't really feel that there's anything worth live streaming directly to YouTube, except for, you know, recent RuneScape updates. But by the time I get a chance to try them out, you know, it's already outdated content and people have videos about it anyway, so I just choose not to do it. Also, I want to mention that the patch notes videos that I was doing, those ones take a long time for me to do, because I actually go and copy all of the patch notes off of the patch notes page and put them into a Photoshop image. So I might find another way to do that, might cover that in another video and actually read them off while having just like you know, RuneScape gameplay in the background or something similar. You can help suggest ideas for that down below, because I honestly don't have the time to continue creating the images like I have been doing. So yeah. And let's see, the final thing that I wanted to cover in this video is an event coming up this Sunday, February 17th. It is a RuneZone Content Team Takeover event, which will be Stealing Creation on World 83, 17th of February 2013, starting at 7 p.m. GMT. The content team, with the help of DJ Josh UK, will also be taking over RuneRadio, playing some of our favorite tunes, and actually interacting with the community. Feel free to join the RuneZone friend chat for that. I'll have all the details, including the thread, listed down below. There's a few other events that you can check out as well, so be sure to check out RuneZone if you haven't yet. Feel free to register using the link down in my description of this video. And I believe that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button below. subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and feel free to check out one of the other 2 videos on the right side of the screen, which are, of course, the Squeal Deal videos, because that's about all I've released recently. But anyways, I thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon.